Hi guys, it's Katie here. I decided today that I would do a Sephora haul update. A lot of you guys are asking me about like what I thought about the products that I hauled in the video, so I thought I would update you on all of those. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm looking at the list that I have on my computer right now of all the things that I linked for you guys, so I'm just going off of that. First thing that I apparently hauled was the Tarte Maracuja Self-Tanner, Brazilian Self-Tanner. This is a really good self-tanner, guys. I love it. As you can see, I am like light to medium skin, and it just gives me a nice brown tan, not an orangey tan at all. Since I bought this, I also bought the Loving Tan in the ultra dark shade, and I really like that one too. I promised you guys that I would do a review of that, and that is coming soon. I think that this is much easier to work with than the Loving Tan, but I really like the color of the Loving Tan, and I do believe that the Loving Tan self-tanner lasts a little bit longer on my skin, so I don't have to tan quite as often if I want to keep that tan going. That being said, even though I still really like the Loving Tan, I use this on my hands and on my feet and on any areas that tend to get messed up with self-tanner. So as you can see, I didn't use it the last time that I did the self-tanner with the Loving Tan, and you can see that even though I have a really good technique of using a bronzing brush to buff it out in those areas, it still is a bit streaky. So it just adheres to those areas really harshly. So in the end, I really like this and I would totally purchase it again. Very long-winded. I'm very long-winded today, guys, because I just need to talk to people. I've been home by myself the last 2 days and I'm just like cabin fever. The next thing that I got was this stuff, and this is actually really good. If you are going to a pool party, or if you're going somewhere like a big event at night and you want your legs to look like on point, this is going to do it for you. It's a Tarte Instant Matte Waterproof Body Perfector. It says what it is. It's basically like the Sally Hansen airbrush leg stuff, but way better. You just use this not with your hands, but with a self-tanning mitt and rub it into your legs or any areas that you want some perfection going on. This will hide cellulite, it will make your legs look tan, and it just makes them look like mannequin legs. I absolutely love this stuff. Great for big events. Okay, next thing that I have is this Philosophy, the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash. Now, I like this, and then I don't like this, and then I like it again, and then I don't. I don't think that I would repurchase this. It's basically an exfoliating wash with very fine granules in it. It's not rough at all on your skin. I just don't think that this is necessarily necessary. I have other exfoliators that I like a little bit more, and right now I'm using a retinol. I'm using actually this SkinMedica Retinol Complex 1.0, and which is more of an intense skin exfoliant, like a chemical exfoliant, and that just works way better. So I use it just because I have it, but would I purchase it again? Nah. This thing. Okay, so this is the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner, and I was thinking that I could use this because the color is really good. I was thinking that I could just turn it and then use an eyeliner brush to get the gel liner off and then line my eyes. At the end of the day, it's meant to go like straight from the tube to your eye. When you try to use an eyeliner brush to get the product off, it doesn't go on your eye very smoothly or pigmented. When you go straight from here to your eyeliner, when you go straight from this to your eyelid to line your eyes, it's very black and it's very pigmented. But once you put in that middleman and try to use the brush to get it to go on your eyelid, it's more of like a gray than an intense black. So I would never purchase this again. Like, the application of this thing just sucks so bad. I think it just takes a ton of practice to get used to using that, and I don't have the time for that. I have a lot of other liners that I would rather use in the morning to line my eyes than try to mess with that. Okay, and then the next thing is this Chlorine dry shampoo. I got the small bottle of this as well because I just wasn't sure if I was gonna love it, and I've been trying to do that more often where if I'm really testing it first, I'm just gonna get the smaller option, the smaller bottle if that is an option, so that I don't waste my money and end up with a whole product that I don't like. This I really liked, but I went through this so fast. I probably used this 4 times. It's just way too expensive for how much product you get and how long it lasts. Yes, it makes your hair look clean. It's a kind of dry shampoo that actually makes your hair look clean instead of giving you that dingy texture to your hair. And so I liked it, but I wouldn't purchase it again just because it was expensive for what it was. I mean, Batiste dry shampoo works just as well for me. Now I have 2 primers here from Makeup Forever. One I got in the small, and this is the mattifying primer. I really like this. This does a great job of mattifying. And then I also got the Step 1 smoothing primer. The smoothing primer I'm not too impressed with. I think that the Smashbox pore filling primer is way better than this one. So I wouldn't purchase this again, and I'm not too impressed, but this one for mattifying does a really good job. I just have to be careful with this because I have to only put it in this area right here. This is where I get oily, and then a little bit on my forehead. But if you try to put this all over your face, you will end up with cake face because your foundation will adhere to it and make it look like you have really dry skin because it's soaking up all that excess oil. So use it sparingly, but it does work really well. And the next 2 products that I have here are by Anastasia Beverly Hills. One of them is in my car because I do use it on the go. It's the color Undressed. This one that I have right here is called Peony, and they're pretty good. They don't last very long for how thick they are though. So for instance, I have a MAC Pro Longwear lip gloss. Let me see if I can find it. For instance, I have a MAC Pro Longwear lip gloss in the color Love, which is a pinky color, kind of similar to this one actually. And they're both very thick in consistency, but this one literally lasts all day, the MAC one does, whereas the Anastasia Beverly Hills one maybe lasts a couple hours. So yeah, that's all I have to really say about that. They are glossy, they are very pigmented and opaque, so whatever color you see in the tube is what's gonna go on your lips. But for the thickness, they don't last that long, and I know a lot of people are really picky about a thick, sticky lip gloss. I wouldn't say it's sticky, but I do think it's thick. You can definitely feel it on your lips when you've applied it. And the next thing that I have here is another NARS Audacious lipstick. This is in the color Grace. This is beautiful. I love the formula of these NARS Audacious lipsticks. Honestly, I don't think that I've purchased many other brands of lipsticks since I first got these because I just love the formula that much. It's so smooth. It really smooths out lines on your lips. It makes your lips look really plump, and I absolutely love them. I have a bunch of them now, and Grace is just as beautiful as the rest of them. This product is a dud. I'm kind of mad at myself for even buying it because I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of just went on like a brow binge one day and bought a bunch of brow products, and this one is the Stila Stay All Day eyebrow product. It's very similar to the Dip Brow in terms of consistency and formula, except this one's in a tube, and you basically just push some up onto this little palette that it has here and use the brush to apply it to your brow. But I used this one time and I'm squeezing the heck out of this thing and nothing will come out. And I'm honestly afraid that one day I'm gonna try to go use it and squeeze it as hard as I possibly can, and it's just gonna explode all over the place. And I like the color of it, but working with it is just not fun. It's just not worth it to me. I'd rather just use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade or powder, or even the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Fail. Okay, so next I have this Bumble and Bumble Surf Infusion Spray. This is good stuff. It's just like their original, I'll put some in my hair right now. It's just like their original surf spray, but there's oil in here, so it doesn't make your hair quite as frizzy as the original surf spray. But you can kind of see how just like spraying this in is going to give your hair kind of like that beachy vibe. I didn't use it today. This is just my hair air dried, and I curled like this little piece right here so that I could have like something done on my face. So I do really like this. I think this is great for when your hair is damp. What I do is if I know I'm not gonna give myself a blowout, I will take my hair when it's damp and twist little pieces. So I'll take something like this and I'll twist it like this all over my head, and then I'll spray this into it when it's still twisted, leave it like that overnight, and then in the morning I will just loosen those twists, and it gives you really nice like beachy looking hair, but really you didn't do anything to it. So I really like this. I like it better than the surf spray because it does have the oil in it. It doesn't make your hair quite as frizzy. Then I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Incandescent Electra. This is a beautiful coral color. It has the incandescent highlight that's in the middle of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. And I love that highlight. So it's that mixed with the Electra color. And it's just a beautiful blush. This is great for when you're just doing kind of like a no makeup day, because you just put on a little bit of tinted moisturizer or a BB cream, throw this on with some brows and mascara, and your face will look glowy. It really does look really, really nice. So love that. Because those Hourglass powders are so finely milled, I don't find that it seeps into pores and highlights imperfections or texture on your face. So highly recommend that blush. Okay. This was a big haul. Jeez. Alright, I have problems. Hashtag I don't care. Alright, next, Laura Mercier bronzer in the color Ritual. I really thought this was going to be sold out. I don't know if this is permanent now, because in my Sephora it's still up in a section where you would think that it would be limited edition, but I mean they keep restocking it, so I don't know. I don't know if this is permanent or not, but it's basically just a bronzer with pink shimmer in it. Mine doesn't have a lot of the pink shimmer in it, but they're all going to be different. I really like this one. Do I like it more than some of the other bronzers that I have? No. If I could go back and redo it, would I have purchased it? Probably not. I just don't use it enough for it to be like, oh my god, I can't live without it. I would much prefer the Hourglass Ambient bronzers, if that's what they're called. I like the color Radiant Light in that bronzer. So this is beautiful. It looks beautiful on the skin, but to me, it's not a must-have. I have this Marc Jacobs highliner in Brown Out. This is what it looks like here. It is basically just a bronzy eyeliner. This is supposedly really good for the waterline. I don't find that it applies very well in the waterline though. I'm not sure if I have very watery waterlines, but it takes a lot of work for me to actually build this up in my waterline. But I do really like this in my lash line. It doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge like once it's set, and it lasts all day. So I would totally recommend this for a lash line liner, but if you like to line your waterline, not impressed. But a lot of people say that these work great for their waterline, so to each their own, I guess. Last but not least, I have this Smashbox product. This is a Smashbox Be Legendary Lip Lacquer in the color Knockout. If you have blue eyes, it really brings out your blue eyes, especially if you're wearing minimal makeup everywhere else. Again, I like to wear this with just like some bronzer, brows, mascara, and that lip, and it looks so nice. So I would highly recommend those. I haven't tried, let me get a towel, before I put this all over my face. I haven't tried any of the other colors. I kind of remember not being too crazy about the lighter colors in that line, so that's why I ended up picking up this one, but I don't know. This one is a winner. Alright guys, so that is it for this haul update. I hope this was helpful for you to actually see out of everything that I bought what I actually liked. So I will link all of these products down in the description box for you if you are interested. Let me know if you guys liked this video by giving it a thumbs up if you did. And all of my Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff will be linked down below as well. So I'd love for you to follow me there and we can chit chat about makeup and all sorts of fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!